Hey guys, this is just going to be a little quick shoot video about a mod that I've done a little while back on Gameboy Advance. Um, for those that don't know me, or those who actually know, I am a huge fan of the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance. I absolutely adore portable systems, and the Game Boy is just one of those things that I've always held to heart. Um, Always loved as a kid. A great variety of games. Games that actually really do push the hardware to its limits, and you wouldn't think that these full-fledged games would be on this tiny little console. Um, and when the Game Boy Advance came out, I mean, it was just crazy, the amount of things that it could do. It could process the sound, the graphics, everything about it was just phenomenal. So I got my hands on one as soon as I could, but as with the Game Boy Advance, we all had that issue with, playing it either in the sunlight at a various angle to see what exactly you're looking at in Mario Kart, or finding out what card you're actually swiping through in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, or what Pokemon you're trying to fight against, because it's all the way in the background. You can't really see it with the screen. It's not backlit or anything like that. So, I mean, there was an issue there, and Nintendo saw the errors of their ways, and they created the Game Boy SP, which makes it a nice little clamshell design, backlit, rechargeable battery, which is always a plus on there. But one of the things that I knowing now, I mean, seeing now that I'm, much older and have these man-children hands, the size that eats the freaking Game Boy, it's kind of uncomfortable for me. So what I decided to do on there is I have always loved the original design of the Game Boy Advance. I just thought it was the perfect grip. I mean, it's just comfortable for me to hold. I can see the screen. It's no issues to getting to the shoulder buttons either. So I've seen a lot of modifications done online, so I decided to try it out myself, and I did with this one right here. This is a Game Boy Advance with a Game Boy SP 101 screen, so it has the much brighter screen on it. And then I took a step forward, and then I added a glass panel to the front, because let's face it, Nintendo just loves making plastic screens, and I'm pretty sure it can show up on there. They scratch over time. They just scratch. No matter how much you take care of them, just plastic will scratch over time. But the glass, it just gives it a nice, vivid, crisp look as well. So I can boot that up, and very nice brightness on there. It's just very crisp image. Yeah, it looks amazing, even with Game Boy games. And that's the other part about the SP that I didn't really like, is that, like, if I want to play, my original Game Boy games, and granted, my big hands are already in the way for this, and I'm already, cramping myself all the way down here to get the buttons, and now insert a Game Boy game, and now I have something jagging on the edges on there. It's just a minor tidbit, and there's nothing wrong with the SP itself, but it's just, minor inconvenience on there. But now I can just pop in a Game Boy game as well, and there you go. Nice crisp image. It looks amazing. And then I can stretch the image as well if I wanted to, just like every other Game Boy game. They are also running off of rechargeable batteries on here. So the Game Boy Advance actually is running off of rechargeable battery. I have it to where it plugs into the bottom, recharges, and so that way it has, I don't have to waste batteries on it or anything like that either. So yeah, just a little quick video on a modification that I've done on there. So once again, absolutely love the Minish Cap. It's one of my favorite games. I've probably beaten this game 5 or 6 times now. It's the first time. It's funny because it's a game that I kind of ignored during the Game Boy Advance. As much as I loved the system, I absolutely ignored this game, thinking it's like, oh well, Zelda Pocket game. There isn't going to be anything as better as Link's Awakening or the Oracle games. They were really good. Nothing's going to really top that. And then of course that you know, playing Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time, and the like Wind Waker always took me. It's just the art style, the music, the ambience, everything about Wind Waker I really adore. And then finding out that they use the same artistic style from Wind Waker in a 2D Zelda, top-down Zelda game, which I absolutely love, top-down Zelda games, and playing Minish Cap, I played it from start to end, nonstop, and the first thing that I did, as soon as I finished the game, is that I went to a new profile and I restarted the game. It's just, it's one of my all-time favorite games. I love it. Yeah, well, that's that on there. I should be showing another modification soon. I might be doing another Pi modification, maybe an Atari. Hopefully I'll get that up soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any opinions that you guys think or anything, any other modifications that you guys done to your Game Boys, I'd love to hear. I might do something with my original Game Boys as well. I know that front light and backlight conversions are kind of a pain to do, and I have a slew of Game Boys. I mean, I've done it to one, and I actually really wanted it to do it to this one, my Pokemon Center one, but I can't get any of these anymore, and the casing is already kind of scratched up, and there's no way to get a replacement for the actual the screen itself. I mean, I've seen replacements online for it, but it's like a plastic screen, so I might get one in the future. But yeah, I might do, here, I'll just pan over. I might do any modifications to the other Game Boys that are down here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. Yeah, I'll see if I can get the Raspberry Pi Atari up. There you go. Take care.